Cultural imperialism is the process by which one culture exerts influence over another, often leading to the dominance of certain customs, values, and practices at the expense of local traditions. This influence can occur through media, technology, trade, education, or political power, shaping how people think, communicate, and behave. Unlike cultural exchange, which involves mutual sharing between societies, cultural imperialism often results in one culture imposing itself on another, sometimes unintentionally, but often with long-lasting effects. This can lead to the widespread adoption of foreign customs while diminishing or replacing indigenous traditions. Now let's look at some examples. One common example of cultural imperialism is the global spread of media, such as television shows, movies, and music produced by a dominant culture. These forms of entertainment often shape perceptions of beauty, fashion, and social norms, sometimes leading people in other cultures to abandon their traditional styles and values. Another example is the influence of large international businesses that introduce foreign food, clothing, or technology, gradually replacing local products and industries. Additionally, language is often affected by cultural imperialism, as dominant languages spread through business, education, and media, sometimes leading to the decline of native languages. Now let's look at some criticisms of cultural imperialism. One criticism of cultural imperialism is that it can lead to the erosion of local traditions and identities. As dominant cultural influences spread, traditional ways of life may be replaced or seen as outdated. This can result in the loss of languages, art forms, and customs that have been passed down for generations. When cultural diversity is reduced, societies may lose important aspects of their history and heritage. Another criticism is that cultural imperialism can create economic and social inequalities. When powerful cultures dominate industries such as media, fashion, or technology, smaller cultures may struggle to compete. Local businesses and artists may find it difficult to gain recognition or sustain themselves when foreign products and entertainment are more widely promoted. This imbalance can lead to cultural and economic dependence on dominant nations, limiting opportunities for local growth and self-expression. Now let's look at an alternative to cultural imperialism. One alternative to cultural imperialism is cultural exchange, which encourages mutual sharing rather than one-sided influence. In cultural exchange, different societies interact and adopt aspects of each other's traditions in a way that respects and values diversity. This approach allows people to experience new customs while still preserving their own heritage. Efforts such as promoting local arts, supporting multilingual education, and encouraging fair representation in global media can help create a more balanced exchange of cultural influences. By valuing all cultures equally, societies can benefit from diversity without one culture dominating another.